Hi Poopsies, so it's me, Tony Bomboni. I have great news I'm excited to share with you. I am now offering 5 bonus minutes per tarot reading for this week only, so snatch it while you can. The link is below to TonyBomboni.com. You guys know how to get there by now. I've shouted it out thousands of times since 2019, okay? So you know how to get there. It's pretty easy, so you just type my name, TonyBomboni.com, in your web browser or click the link in the description below. Make sure you use the coupon code TONY2 for 20% off your readings, okay? Alright, so only this week 5 bonus minutes. So if you book a 15-minute, you'll get 20 minutes, and you can include anything you want. Prayer. Maybe I can use incense or, cleansing sticks. I can do like a meditation for you. I can pick another card or whatever you want me to do, okay? That's 5 minutes for you for free. Absolutely free bonus 5 minutes. So don't miss it out before it's too late. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter. So today I'm doing pick a card reading. I'm going to put the crystals over the piles. I'm going to shuffle the piles first. I normally don't start not being prepared, but this time I want it to be so I can intentionally make card shuffling sounds. So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Fairy Tarot, the Astro Matrix Tarot, and the Gypsy Tarot. Okay, so I'm going to start shuffling. This is going to be pile 1. Pile 1 for my poopsies. What's going on right now? I feel like we need to do this for love, their love life. Step in and connect with their love life. Pile 1. Okay, this is going to be pile 1. Okay. And pile 1 will be the Healerite stone. Healerite. Healerite. Healerite for pile 1. Pile 2 is going to be peach selenite crystal. Peach selenite. Okay. What's going on in the love life for pile 2? Pile 2's love life. Let's tap in and connect. Pile number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's going on? Pile 2 poopsies. Pile 2 poopsies. I like the way the cards sound on this countertop. It's not as harsh of a sound. You can hear Paco's little heels on the hardwood floor. It's probably relaxing to you too. And pile 3. Pile 3 for love life. Let's step in and connect. Pile number 3. What's going on with my Poopsie Angel subscribers? Pile 3 for their love life. And again, if you have any other questions about anything, I can answer any question. There's no limits. I've done all sorts of readings, trust me, so there's no judgment or shame to ask certain questions. You go on TonyBomboni.com and you ask those questions. Okay, pile 3 will be Moonstone. Moonstone, so whatever picks you in. You know what I mean? Whatever draws you in. Gosh. Okay, so pile 1 again, Healerite. Pile 2, peach selenite. Pile 3, Moonstone. So please pick spits out ash, and then it gets in the counter. And then when I scrub it, it literally, look at what happens. Oh my god. You see what I mean? I thought I got it all, and then it just like smeared more, so I'm gonna have to get a disinfection wipe and take care of that. Sorry about that, guys. Even the wipe doesn't get it right away. I have to like literally scrub and scrub and scrub. This countertop is like so weird, literally. Now I know someone's gonna say do a cleaning video. Shh. Don't tell me what to do. Yeah, this is what I feared the most. Because there's still like specks and stuff. It just spewed ash like everywhere. I'm sorry about this. I know it's like super out of context or whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't care. It's just maybe it gives you extra soothing sounds. I don't care. But this is not my countertop. It is a rental, so you know my butt has to watch out. Okay, I'm trying not to damage my tarot cards. Oh gosh. I mean, that was awful. I should not have like scrubbed it like that. Okay, so yeah, you know what? That sucks, but hey, I got most of it. It's barely noticeable. But next time, no candles. No candles on this countertop. Lesson learned. Okay, so sorry about that. So we have for love, we have this card and this card which often tells me love. It's the moon, but you know, it's often quite an indicator of where you're at in terms of love in your life. And it tells me a lot. Oh, actually my fingerprints got it off, surprisingly. Okay, that's good to know. Fingerprint juice. Anyways, so yes, Poopsie. She's right here, so I can't help it. I did cover her though, but she might chirp once in a while. I'm experimenting with this new place, so give me some time to like figure out all that stuff. Well, by the way, you can also request your booking in ASMR, soft-spoken whisper, or both. You can request anything, tapping, maybe candle tapping. I'm nervous about this candle. Gosh. It spewed more ash than freaking Mount Etna. I'm not happy with Bath & Body Works. Like, I tried their lotion. It keeps drying my hands. Like, I'm so over them. Like, anyway. Allegedly, I'm not here to claim they do anything. It just maybe is not compatible with my skin. But look, so, and I'm complaining about them because that was where the candle was too. So anyway. So, yeah, I'm seeing like someone's very much working hard on getting to you, getting to be like your lover or wanting to be with you, just wanting to get to know you, period. And it feels like you're opening up to them as well. They're working hard. Maybe they're putting some other coins, you know, some of their savings or investment toward you and to making this happen, okay, to making this work out. So we have these cards here, which I'm not gonna name the cards. I usually do, but it doesn't feel right this time. Like, I know what the cards are. Shh, Poopsie. Shh. Hold on. Poopsie, stop. Okay. Just want to check in on her, make sure she's okay. I don't think she's used to me whispering in this kitchen. No one ever complains about Poopsie's chirp. They actually like it. Like, they find it Is the world ending today? Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised. I wouldn't even care, to be honest. Like, yeah. Although it would suck because I wouldn't get to do tarot readings for you guys. Alright, so this was a messy start of the week. Messy start of my Monday. I'm already like disorganized right now. But it's okay because nothing really matters anymore anyway. So, yeah, it's okay to be a little scattered sometimes. So, I feel in the spirit realm like this is really all about ultimately, like, just make sure you don't forget about your personal private life, right? Your friends, your family, stuff like that. Make sure you don't lose sight of that, because I feel like this person might try to make you forget about that. Because a lot of times when you spend a lot of your free time with someone, you forget, you forget about. So where was I? Okay. So yeah, make sure that they don't make you forget that, okay? Remind them, like, especially if you're just first starting out being together, like, hey, we don't always have to just spend time with one another, like maybe you have a life of your own. So they need to kind of understand that aspect. So here I'm seeing that it's a long journey ahead. You already both did or are doing a lot of work, but there could be like a point where it gets interrupted and things sort of don't really flow as they used to, and you'll have to be okay and ready to face that obstacle that comes up, because this person might not get that you're at where you're at in life and they're at where they're at in life, and you can't always expect to be at the same place, the same mind frame of moving forward about love. So they have to kind of really get that overall, okay? There's no simpler way to put it. Also, there could be like a lack of clarity of them not seeing who you are, you not seeing who they are and their intentions. There's a very like confusing path moving forward. Like I don't know if any of you really fully get each other, and that could be an issue in the relationship. It doesn't feel like a relationship here. It just feels like someone getting to know each other, and it just doesn't work. For some of you it might work, but it's more like you're just prolonging it, hoping it works, and it never really does. So just enjoy the experience. Change is inevitable, and I wouldn't force a connection if it's not there. You just can't do that. If someone's not attracted to someone, it's just not going to be there. You can't fake that feeling. So yeah, you'll know what to do. Don't fret. The answers and wisdom will come in due time. That's what I feel right now. You'll be in perfect harmony and alignment with what's meant to be in your life. You've done this before. It could be even in another lifetime. So don't worry. It's just sometimes have to repeat itself. This could be a distraction for a lot of you. I think a lot of you, maybe you consider this person your distractor. Okay. So that's a good thing, because now that if you have an awareness like, oh, this person is distracting me from my purpose and my mission here, then you know what? All the better. The sooner you realize that, the quicker you can bounce and leave this situation. So many people waste so much of their life on the wrong person, and it sucks. It's sad. It's miserable. But you know what? the best thing is to get out while you can. It's never too late. Why lie to yourself, right? About what you really want in this lifetime. Don't do that to yourself anymore. Don't make yourself suffer here, okay? And you kind of feel like, you know what? Even a little foolish that you put yourself through this. But also, make sure you recognize the fear, right? Are you just denying what you're afraid of? Or are you moving forward confidently knowing that there's fear involved in falling in love, but it's at the same time, how do I portray this properly? Acknowledging that you don't let that stop you or hold you back, right? Because there will be many reasons to fear today, okay? Every day is another chance at life or another risk of dying, you know? I could fall and collapse right now while I'm cooking dinner tonight, and you'll never hear or see from me again. But you know what? I ain't worried about it, right? Focus on what gives you more peace. The key word, focus on you, not this person, okay? I think this is a huge thing because it could turn into a huge issue if you're not careful or ready to face it. So we have this card, and this card. My friends, my dear, sweet friends. Finger pointing, blaming, blame game, childish behavior. It never ends. But this is also the interaction you're having with yourself. It's like you're having these interactions with yourself. When you think someone's doing it, you're actually probably doing it to yourself, right? So why is this? Past childhood, past issues from when you were a baby, a kid, unresolved issues that are constantly playing, and until you figure out, I'm going to take control of this, it's going to keep playing games. A lot of times it's not the partner that plays games with our heart, it's ourself, it's you, it's me. So this is why we tend to quote unquote attract the same partners, because you keep seeing partners through the same pair of eyes. That's why. Makes sense now? Did you get that now? So how can you shift that? Not point the finger at them, and not necessarily even at yourself, but not having to point fingers any longer. Why are you warring with yourself constantly? Do you really love yourself? Do you really love yourself? I have to ask the deep questions. When are you ready to change? When are you ready to tackle change head on and say, I'm going to change. I'm going to change my reaction. You are the summary of your reaction to things, not necessarily like how you choose to react to things, not necessarily your impulsiveness of reacting, right? There's a difference. I think I could have worded that better, but we can react, but a lot of times we react instantly because we're on defense mode. But how can you choose how you react? That's who you really are. And if you still choose to go back and react, then that's you. You're just the summary then, truly, of going back to your past, reacting the same way, because in relationships, we pick someone who's comfortable. Why? We're comfortable with the past. We're familiar with, this is how we treated our ex, let's treat this person the same and expect different results. We're crazy to think that. How can you expect different results when every time people will see through that veil and say, hey, you're treating me this way? I don't like that. And by doing that, you're actually treating yourself poorly, because you are also constantly cycling back, thinking you're moving ahead, but you're not. So maybe this person's a lesson for you, and you are a lesson for them. Make no mistake. I'm curious, will this ever work out? If you have an awareness and you choose your reactions wisely, can this still work out? No. Because you need you right now. You need to work on you. Not even work, just be you. Just do you. This person's not ready for you as you are not ready for them. They can't handle how much you are. You can't handle how much they are. There's a lot of confusion. I think you both are very lost and confused in life nowadays, and you need to reroute a course of change, a direction, a new path. Okay? It's not with each other. Because this could end into something absurd if you try to stick it out. I want to end always on a positive note. I always like to do that for readings, no matter what the message, no matter how grim or beautiful. So, there's a lot you can take from this person. There's a lot you can learn, and there's a lot they take and learn from you. So this is almost karmic. This was meant to happen and unfold the way it did. Consider it a soul lesson. You're done with that job. You've moved on. The heaviest, hardest ones in life, moments, are the soul lessons, are the karma, So you'll know through these heavy feelings you're feeling, you'll know this was heavy work being lifted. You're about to feel a lot better, a lot lighter, because once you're done with this situation, you'll know what to do moving forward. In fact, this is probably what's been making you feel more lost and confused lately. Do you get it now? Okay. So, there you go. Card 2, Peach Selenite. And you don't have to get it. That's not what my readings are about. I'm not here trying to prove anything. I'm here only to guide and assist. Okay? I'm not here to tell you what to do. That's your free will. Okay, so TonyBomboni.com if you'd like more clarity, if that resonates with you a lot and you want further answers. Okay, so pick a card 2, the Peach Selenite. Fascinating. So now I'm actually going to say the cards because they're obvious. 7 of Swords and Tower. All right. Wow, a lot of big changes. Everyone's having huge shifts in their life. Crazy huge shifts, like uncomfortable changes. Like, oh, I caught you lying. I caught you cheating. Like, yeah. Not even just that. For the other half, it's more like, almost like I caught you thinking or feeling this way about me and it's making me uncomfortable, and you said this about me and it's making me uncomfortable, and it's like a lot of tensions, a lot of tightness here in the energy. Tight. You notice things changed a lot dramatically ever since this wacko solar eclipse. Like, I knew something was coming. Like, it wasn't necessarily easy. It's a little dark, I'm gonna be honest. I think that was the solar eclipse of shadow work. Like, honestly, I think this was it. Like, this was not supposed to bring necessarily something beautiful and abundant. Like, this was supposed to bring, you have to work on this now. Boys and girls, you have to finally face that demon that you've been running from for a century. Literally. I mean, for lifetimes. I kid you not. But it's beautiful because when we get through this period, up until, I feel like this will last up until the next eclipse. I'm being honest with you. Up until the next eclipse. No matter how many years it takes. I'm talking the one that crosses the United States specifically. There's another one coming. It's actually going directly over where I am in Florida. I don't know when it is, but like, I have to look up on that now. I'm curious. Like, that just downloaded. Like, until the next eclipse, literally. Wow. Whew, that could be a while. That could be a minute. We got to deal with some things. and there's some global situations, I won't go into it now, that are unfolding right after. You notice that, right? So there's a lot of uneasiness in the air. I feel, but like, let's link it back to love, because this still relates. So this could affect your love life for that period. Maybe it's a dark period where you maybe not really having much offers or lover or something like that for some period of time. If you are in a relationship, okay, let me make that very clear. If you are in a relationship, it just means some challenges coming up ahead. But okay, it's too soon to say, but some challenges, okay? Yeah, that could look like, not with money, but like home planning. Like, it's almost like the simple, after a while, you notice it's like the simple petty stuff. Like, I wanted to paint this wall red. No, I wanted blue. No, I wanted purple. Like, get over yourself. Right? Like, you tell the person, like, come on, let's just make up our mind, right? And agree, right? You have a partner because you're in a shared agreement to agree, right? You can't just always fight and bicker. That's not a partnership. That's a disagreement. So some people might feel like, yeah, again, this kind of energy of like, I'm not really feeling this. I'm not feeling the vibe. I'm not feeling this relationship. But what you're not feeling is yourself, right? You forgot to feel yourself at this time. And work through those hard feelings you may feel toward this person in particular, okay? So it's a lot of, like, maybe you both are home constantly for like days at a time, and then you just have enough of each other, and you kind of get fed up with having little disputes. Like, maybe you tell one person, why don't you go out of the house more, and maybe one person needs to be kept in check. Like, you're spending a little bit too much over our budget. I don't like this, So that could be an issue. Like, one person wants to live it up, the other wants to retreat. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. So swords. Past, present, and future, all swords. It's like a lot on your mind about the timelines moving forward. What happened, what's currently unfolding, and what's about to occur. And this could create more issues if you're not careful. I just see maybe words being spilled, hurts being said to each other, drama, negativity, like all that, okay? Bickering back and forth with each other. It's like sword fighting, literally. I mean, what does a sword fight end in? A sword to the heart. Metaphorically, that means hurt feelings. Someone says something that's on their mind for a long time and they direct it at you, that hurts. And it hits home deep to you. And you're not having this. It's not pretty. No one would have that. That's not a cute energy at all. Okay? That's not something we want to deal with or hear. Now, there's a Cancer energy coming through in your foundation and in your future. Your future foundation. Cancer is a water sign, but they also have an exterior shell, so it's almost like still grounding and protective, but not certain in themselves that much. It's an energy of like just kind of still flowing with changes in life and having to face and accept those changes, which they're pretty good at doing, I think. Magician, 7 of Cups. I think time away from this person while still being in a relationship with them is best. Taking a break from each other when you need it. You can do this even if you're married. It's not that hard. You just give yourself space. Okay, so you're not on top of each other, breathing down each other's neck, controlling each other, asking each other what you're doing. If one person wants to do something, let them do it, without breaking the boundaries of your relationship and the agreements you have with each other. There's a healthy way to do it. Talk about it. So express your feelings. Someone's thinking about someone else or something else that's not in alignment with the relationship at all, or the goals of the relationship. So keep that in check. So we have Ace of Pentacles and Chariot here. Yeah, there could be someone spending a bit much. And that contributes to other issues in the relationship down the line. It sucks that money revolves so much around so much, but it does. Because, you need money to buy a home, to have peace. Let's say, for example, I'll have many examples. Not always, but, you need a nicer, bigger car to be more safe on the highway if you drive to work every day, right? Yeah. So, So in a relationship, more money from, nicer meals, healthier foods, It's hard to do love without money. It's so hard. Yeah. So I gotta say, there's something you two can really build here as a team, stronger. It's a stronger development in your relationship. So like I said, no endings, no cutting and breaking ties, just there's something you can build, but that foundation you have to go through pain. When they built the pyramids, they went through hell. So, but that foundation need to be laid good, for that to happen. So you can't do this as a rush job. You just can't rush this process. There's going to be pain in you rushing it too. Short term, you think there's no pain, but it will lead to long-term suffering and consequences. You don't want to agonize yourself furthermore in life. Make this work, all right? The universe supports you and got your back. Maybe I should put lotion or like coconut oil. I think the lotion is helping me rub that ash off the countertop. Anyway, if you didn't hear me earlier, you probably are like, no clue what I'm even talking about. Okay. So, I really have to use the bathroom, but I'm holding it in because I'm like, I gotta give the message. 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and 4 of Pentacles. Wow. So, yeah. Get out and see your friends more, especially if your partner's tired of seeing you. It's gonna happen, No matter how dearly you love them, they too need their alone time and space. And you do too. So if it's them always at home, breathing down your neck, let them know. I need my space. Or you maybe have to get out more and go call up that friend. I know it feels so uncomfortable, right? Like having to actually call up your friend to go see them. I don't know. I'm too proud. I would never. Are you kidding me? I'm always the one letting people call me up and ask me. I never called someone, texted someone to tell them, hey, let's hang out. No, I'm always the one waiting for them. So I get it. It's not for everyone. But it's a pride thing. But we're all different. We have to accept it. But look, call them up anyway. I know it hurts. I know it sucks for some of you, but call them up anyway. Because if they're a good friend to you, you got to be a good friend to them back. So maybe that's something to work through. And even one partner's not enough, because that sure is a lonely existence, Not having anyone else to reach out, talk to. I don't know. Sometimes we feel like their partner's all we need at certain moments in our life, But it's not everything, I do believe in the balance of life. I feel like nothing is the answer here, really. I mean, it's showing like, yeah, money, friendship, and support. But that's all lacking here. There's something very much lacking and not contributing in your relationship moving forward. So what's the answer? Justice. Well, justice is usually about balance. Really just, maybe it is that. Maybe it's like you guys have had too much for too long, and sometimes that needs to be taken away from us to realize we have to live on less, or we have to do less, or maybe we need to relocate to somewhere cheaper, because this could be affecting a lot of souls, because last time I checked, yeah, the price of everything is still going up. So that could be crazy unaffordable for many soon. So maybe there needs to be a reevaluation, a change in your lives. Your livelihoods in general are going to change for everyone, undeniably, in the next year for everyone. So make the most of where you're at now. Be wise. But also, don't constrict yourself and confine yourself because of your limitations. You can be a little more flexible, right? Justice is blind, so she's flexible too. So I wouldn't just do this so strictly or stick to a strict tight budget or plan or something, like, or only one vacation a year, to hell with it. Do 2 or 3, right? You'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying, right? There needs to be more flexibility rather than rigidity in this relationship to make this bond continue to grow. So yeah, I do see it working though. Fear not. Thank you so much. So there you go. And then card 3. The Gypsy Witch Tarot. Alrighty, so let's continue. So card 3, the Moonstone card pile. This is the pig, whether near... Okay, so let me not read that part. It's an omen of phenomenal luck and great abundance, high honors, and all ambition attained. So this shows like you got exactly what you were looking for out of love. I do see the hearts here, 9 of hearts, intercepting that. The ship is the symbol of riches, and when near... It indicates wealth by inheritance or trade. It also foretells a voyage. So it's kind of linking to something with a lot of abundance in this relationship. Maybe you married into money or yeah, so basically it comes down to that. A lot of luck here for you. Okay. The anchor denotes successful ventures in business and love, and breach of if it's surrounded by certain numbers. Let's see if I'm surrounded by those numbers. Nope, none of those numbers. So we're going to ignore that. Dog, is there a dog? No. There's a lion. Okay, so yeah, basically, yeah. Very good with money, love. This person is like it for you, okay? And this will mean a long-lasting, healthy, and rich life. So I think this is like... It's funny how every time I do pick-up readings, it's always like the worst scenario, the middle scenario, the best scenario. So this is like the best scenario for you. Possible card 3. If you pick that, that's your fortune. Flames on the hearth indicate good fortune. How much money do you guys have? Damn. And neutralizes the evil of near lying unlucky cards and increases the value of lucky ones. So that's all the better for you. You couldn't have got better ones. So if we get an unfortunate card, the flame will decrease the value of it. So we have the extra joker here, so we're just going to ignore that. No message for you. It tells me like you've worked on your past. And I feel like no matter what you guys go through, you've already taken care of it. Like you remind yourselves like, oh, we've already dealt with that in the past. We don't need to bring it up. So you guys are pretty good at that. This could also indicate like a fire sign energy who's really bringing a lot of that. Is really abundant. Like, I mean, honestly, this shows me like a rich person. Like they have a boat, and like I'm saying boat and anchor. Like whoa, like I can't help but see that. Maybe they have a farm, like a big farmland or acreage. So yeah, the lion presages a sudden shock from bad news. Well, again, the flame, it just extinguished that, so I don't see it. So we're going to move on. The birds signified dire misfortune, but it's in reverse. So it signifies fortune and not enemies, but friends. So yeah. And it says, if far away from the person, which is you here, but this is like you as well. This is in your you pile. But with 7 between, the 7 is here. Again, the fire is a chance to avert the evil spell. So it's not like anyone wished you bad, or maybe they did, but because I'm getting the lion here, so maybe they did. But it's like it doesn't go right. Like maybe they're jealous of all you have, or jealous of who you married into or going to marry into. And they had ill will or intentions or vibes they sent your way. So it doesn't apply. So it all cancels itself out. Thank God. So just someone not happy that you two are together. The broken glass foretells, okay, again, this is in reverse. So ill luck for long years, but of distant death of a friend. I don't really just see either. I really don't. And it's far from you, so it's like it doesn't even apply to you. The death of a friend could mean more like that friend you find out is like super low-key envious, and they want you to end things with this person, and so maybe you just cut them off, but not a physical death. I don't get that at all. The clover leaf is a bearer of good tidings, but if near clouds, it denotes great. No clouds. We're going to ignore that. There's no 29, 28. Oh, if. This is interesting. It's funny because it says number, and I look at these. There's 2 numbers, so I look at these numbers and instead of these sometimes. So I don't know. Because it says number 2, and there's a number 2 here, and it says, if, however, number 2 does not lie near 29 or 28, it does lie near 28, though. The chagrin will be of short duration, and happiness will follow. So there is some misfortune. Okay, so there is some misfortune, realistically, I'm seeing here. Because the clover still, to me, indicates good fortune, but at the same time, it's like, realistically, life will still get in the way sometimes. So there might be some period in the future where things get challenged and try to be compromised. Let's see the final outcome card. This card represents the lady whose fortune is being told, and all other cards affected to a degree in accordance to their relative proximity. When a lady's fortune is being told, number 19 has no significance in the layout. Okay, we can ignore that because there's no 19 here. So it's like telling you that you're your own fortune. You're figuring it out on your own with some time, right? Maybe some of you feel like you don't know what's coming, and you're hoping for answers, and they may come, but sometimes we just have to experience certain things. There's neither right or wrong. So you're maybe questioning your partner. You're questioning like their moments of like maybe they have like a little downfall and from their fortunes, because it's not always going to be fortune and abundance all the time. We know that, and that's life, but you know, you still doubt them. You still question them sometimes. You question yourself. What did I get myself into? Was this too good to be true? That's the energy and vibration it's holding right now. So, oh God, not again. Not again. I have to do it quick because if I don't, it's gonna damage my countertop. Where is this coming from? Did it like char when I was in the bathroom? I named this candle Charizard. So let me tell you something. It's spewing ash like Charizard. I really have to be careful. Gosh, how did this happen again? I feel like the card's pulling it though. Like maybe there's like ash it picked up. Yep, it did. See? I don't know how that happened. Okay, I'll wipe it off so it doesn't get on my countertop again. I'm already damaging my new cards. My gosh. No biggie. But I do want to ask the cards about this person. Still not fully off. What is this going to lead to? Basically, is what we're asking here. What is this going to lead to? The house denotes success in all ventures. If present condition is unpleasant, the future will be happy and prosperous. Also predicts marriage. So yeah. All good from here. The dog, here's the dog. If near represents true friends, but it doesn't count because it said about the dog earlier. If the dog was already in that reading, so this doesn't count. The dog, if near, represents true friends. If distant and surrounded by clouds, beware of unsuspected enemies. No clouds, no distance. So you guys are true lovers and friends. The star ensures success in all enterprises, when near, when very distant, some unlucky events. So yeah, 3 yeses, 3 all goods, all upright. You're good to go. This is not an issue. I'm seeing the most successful, abundant happiness, marriage, love life possible. So I'm going to pull one more final outcome card. For goodness sake, before we're complete, just to make sure I don't have any more smearing on this countertop. My gosh. Yeah, I'm never using a candle on this countertop ever again. Ever. At least I'm going to make sure it spews somewhere else before I put it on here. If I do use it, because, yeah. Okay, so it's funny, we're ending with the Cupid's bow and arrow, right? Amor is a sign that someone is looking at you with great love and longing. So, yeah. I think this is a very happy, healthy relationship. I don't see any issues. Thank you. God bless, love, and light. Use 20% off code Tony2. Thank you, card 3, Moonstone card, for picking. Thank you for picking your piles. I hope you guys have enjoyed your messages. Take care now, love, and light. I'll be waiting for you to do your 15-minute, 30-minute, or 1-hour tarot card readings. I used to do your first name shout-outs, and I want to start again, just starting with who booked today. So Jenna, thank you, Jenna, for booking a 30-minute or longer. If you book a 30-minute or longer with me on TonyBomboni.com, I'm going to shout your first name out. It's something I'm just now starting up again. I haven't done it for a while, and I feel like I want to send love and gratitude and shine it out there to you guys as a thank you, because you do help fund and support this YouTube channel big time. Like if you just book a 30-minute with me today, you help fund and support my YouTube page for 1 whole day. An hour is 2 whole days. So thank you for that. All right, thank you, Jenna.